All right, let's try this one. Testing. There we go. There we go. That's much better. That will do it. Thumbs up. That's working a lot better. Yeah, it's so weird. Anytime I set up a live stream on YouTube for OBS, it freaks the hell out. I should have learned after the last one. That was my bad. But when I set it up through OBS, it works just fine. It's super odd. Super, super odd. But anyways, Loco, how's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you had some good family time before another crazy work week starts up. I have a feeling this week's going to be insane. We'll see how it goes. We're going to hang out for a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in for sure. We're going to wait for some more people to show up, and hopefully we can get some winners that are live here in chat. But if not, it's all good. Not a big deal. Just want to make sure we give them away. Question is how many should we give away? That's the real question. That's the real question. Oh man, so we've thrown out 2 today because the first one I did, I don't know what it is, but every time I go somewhere, like someone just happens to be there, or like in that general area, and they're just like, oh sweet, I know where that's at, and they find it like within an hour. This newest one is probably going to be a little bit harder, and it has a SIR in it. I didn't give too many clues, you know. Last time, or the first one I did today, in Davis County, there's only 2 Five Guys burgers and fries, so that one was probably a little too easy. But this one, like, it's going to be a lot harder. So it won't get found in 2 seconds. But we're going to be sending one out to Georgia coming up. Arizona, we're going to be sending one out. 2 to California. Can't remember where else. And then wherever work takes me, I'm going to randomly throw some out as well. It's going to be fun. But people are quick. People are quick on the draw. I'm really surprised how fast these things get found, even like just in Utah. Let's see. Let's get one of my other accounts logged into this too. Try to get some more people in. That'd be wild. I don't know how a bird would do with a slab dragon behind it. It'd probably hate its life a little bit, huh? It'd be cool to, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, for now, I think we're going to stick to just going to all kinds of different states, but it'd be cool to somehow send it out to where it gets, like, randomly put in a place that I don't even know. But then how would anyone find it? I don't know. There's just no way to make that work. It has to be very calculated, unfortunately, but maybe like we can put it on a bird and it somehow just like falls off of it after it flies X amount of miles. I don't know. That'd be cool. That'd be sweet. I wonder if there's any new news out about Pokemon stuff that we haven't talked about. Because I know we talked about Perfect Order. Let's see if there's any new news out. Nothing super new. Unless these new main card sets. Do one of those balloons I can get up into the atmosphere, right? And just like really pat it up really well and let it get up into the atmosphere and fall, and wherever it goes, it goes. Yeah, it's like, where did you find it? Who found it? All the good stuff. Hopefully the slab survived re-entry. So these are the special battle decks that are coming out in Japan. And I know they have specialty cards. There we go. So they're going to finally get the Eevee promo, but then they get this Pikachu card. That is nice. That is really nice. I'd be the first to do it, but I don't know where I'm going to find me a big-ass balloon to do that. That'd be cool, though. That'd be cool. That Tangela is kind of cool. Yeah, I think that Pikachu is going to be expensive. I'm still waiting for my Japanese distributor to tell me how much these battle decks are going to be. I guess the other question is, too, are the battle decks random like a booster pack, or do they have markings that say like, oh, this is deck 25 of 100, which has the Pikachu, or is it just all random and you don't know until you open it? Because if so, that'd be cool. And I hope it's like that, so that way it's like random happenstance, instead of like people being able to go through the case and figure out which deck has the Pikachu in it. But nothing too crazily new. We kind of already knew about all these. Hey, what's up, Glenn? How you doing? Hope you are doing well, my friend. I'm going to move this over to here so I can see it better. You know what? I was watching, because like there's a guy in my state that like geocaches, I think it was like 50 to 60 grand a year out for people to randomly find. And I think one of the first iterations he did of it, someone got hurt because it was on like some kind of crazy hiking trail or something. Like somebody got hurt, and so he was made liable for it. And from what I remember, he's like, okay, I'm going to make it to where it's going to be in a spot where like nobody can get hurt. And I think that will have to be the point of the Pokemon card treasure hunts. I think I'm going to have to really be careful and put them in places where people can't get hurt, essentially. They are going to be the safest things that anybody can do. 100%. I'd love to get to the point to where we get so well monetized that like we start doing like crazy vintage packs that we hide somewhere in the United States, like something that's worth quite a bit, that would like incentivize people in the surrounding states to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go travel and find this thing. I think that'd be pretty cool, but probably not for a couple years. Probably not for a couple years, or I just keep doing this until all this stuff that I'm holding in my sealed collection becomes vintage, and then we do it that way. I'll be like 70 and be like, okay, I hit a card. I hit a vintage pack. It's out there. Go get it. No. I want to make it to where everybody can do it. I don't want to make it like dangerous or crazy or something. Or like crazy hard to do. I just want it to be fun, you know, something where you can take your I have a 3-year-old, and it's like I'd just rather make it easy to where even my kid can do it. In my diaper. Oh no. We can't go there. We definitely can't go there. But anyways, for everyone who's here, if you're not already, we have a plethora of giveaways set up. Not only the Christmas giveaway, if you're not in on the Christmas giveaway, make sure to enter in now. Now's your chance to do that. Get into that Christmas giveaway. But then also, we have our 800 subscription giveaway, our 900 subscription giveaway, and our 1,000 subscription giveaway too. So get into all of them. We're going to be doing those at the beginning of January, but the Christmas one we're going to do now. I'm a little scared of holiday shipping. Like, nothing good ever happens during holiday shipping, but I think we're going to risk it. No, I'll be fine. I package these things up so good. I've been shipping forever. I have my website. We sell off of the website, and I'm a expert shipper. For sure. Oh, do you guys want to see what I pulled? I was doing a card show the other day, and I got super lucky. I opened up 2 different booster boxes of Chinese and Japanese. We got very, very lucky. Let's see. I don't have my card cam with me, so unfortunately I can't do a sweet view. But card number 1. And then card number 2. Not too bad. I usually have the worst pack ripping luck, and I usually don't open packs. I usually have the worst luck in the world, but we somehow got lucky. We somehow got very, very lucky. I don't know how. We usually don't have that kind of luck. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. Definitely appreciate it. Sorry there's not a ton of people here. I don't do a ton of live streams. I need to start doing consistent live streams so that way people know that I do them and actually show up to them. And it's so late right now too. I have to wait for my kid to go to bed, and so that ends up causing a little bit of issues as far as how late it is. And I still gotta make a YouTube video for tomorrow, and we need to package up some orders, stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. It's so weird because on my phone, like if I'm looking at my phone, it says that we have like 9 people watching, but then when I look at OBS, it's like, you only got 3. Hey, you know what? I hope you win too. Make sure you're in the giveaway. Make sure you commented your favorite Pokemon on this Pokemon Christmas giveaway video. Make sure you entered in. But also go to our 800 subscription giveaway, 900 subscription giveaway, and 1,000. We're going to be doing those all in the month of January. Make sure you're entered in for all three of those too. We're giving away a lot of crap. We're going to give away a Mega Dream booster box. We're going to give away a Gem Pack Volume 3 booster box. Going to give away a Cynthia's Garchomp. So much stuff. Mudkip, hell yeah. There we go. PokeFusion, how's it going, my friend? I hope you're all doing awesome because you all deserve it. And sorry, I have my camera here, but then my chat's over here. So if I'm like this, that's why. That is why. I hope everybody's having a good night so far. How to participate? So, on my YouTube channel, Haas Games and Cards, you'll see there's this Pokemon Christmas giveaway video. All you have to do is go in there and comment your favorite Pokemon. And that is it. Evolving Peaks, what's up, buddy? Oh, from India. Unfortunately, I can't ship out to India. I wish I could. I wish I could. Yeah, get into the 1K live stream, or the 1K giveaway. We just hit so many different peaks so quick. We just like went boom, 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 boom. And so it just came so quick. So now we got 4 giveaways total, if we include the Christmas one going on right now. Broke, what is up, my friend? I hope you're doing good. I hope, you know what? I wish everybody could win. I unfortunately don't have an unlimited amount of Prismatic bundles, but if I could just give out a bundle to everybody, I so totally would. These are hard to get, like even at distro. I think I got these ones from distro, and they were still only like $5 to $10 under market, if that. So, just crazy stuff, crazy wild stuff. I hope you're all having a fun night tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm short time in Christmas. I don't want to go to work next week at all, but I gotta do it. Iron Squirrel, here's how you get in to win. There is this video called Pokemon Christmas Giveaway on my YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to that video and comment your favorite Pokemon and like it and subscribe. You gotta subscribe too. And in the link of this video, I have all my giveaways I'm doing right now, because we very quickly got to 800 subs, 900 subs, 1K subs. We're doing a giveaway for each one of those, but that's going to be in January when we pick the winners. All you have to do is go into those videos, like, comment, sub, and share the video. And then we'll pick a winner for all those in January. We're giving away a Gem Pack Volume 3 box, Mega Dream booster box, and a Cynthia's Garchomp. It's going to be wild. Gonna be a wild time. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys have any questions while we're waiting to pick some winners, let me know. Let me know what questions you have. I might have an answer, or I might not. Could go either way. Poke Beach is still. There's not anything new there, unfortunately. Let's take a look at Phantasmal Flames. That thing has been tanking. So glad about it too. No, we haven't picked any winners yet. But also, even if you're not here, there's still a chance to win. I mean, we're going to be doing all the comments that are from that video, and you don't have to be here to win it. So there's going to be some people that might win it that aren't here right now. We are just here to see what the YouTube comment picker picks. As far as Wave 2 goes, I know Wave 2 costs the same price as Wave 1. So if anyone tries to tell you any different, they're wrong. And as far as when it's coming, I don't know. The last thing I heard from Distro was middle of last week. And they said that they're going to be spooling up the orders for it. But then I never got my invoice for it yet. So I'm thinking it's probably going to get shipped out this week. Christmas will probably slow things down. I don't know. Hopefully it'll get here before next weekend's. If not, then I bet it won't come until after Christmas for me. Ooh, getting cold. It's cold where I'm at now, too. Yeah, the comment giveaways are pretty simple. Pretty much, we just get into one of these comment generators. And look, we already jumped up to $1.99. Make sure you're subscribed, too. You got to subscribe to win. I wonder what advanced options do. Nothing good. But anyways, basically, it just picks a random comment. Hi, babe. There's the wifey. My favorite set of 2025. Ooh. Destin Rivals. I'd have to say Destin Rivals for sure. I think that's my favorite set. I think Prismatic is an easy pick for a lot of people. I didn't like ripping Prismatic. I didn't have fun doing that, but Destin Rivals, I had a good time. I didn't rip a ton of it. I kept most of it sealed, but I'm a big Mewtwo guy. My favorite card is that Mewtwo GX, test tube Mewtwo, and I have that in a PSA 10. That's my favorite Mewtwo of all time. And so, of course, Destin Rivals happened. Even with the subpar Mewtwo art, I definitely loved it. If I go 180, you know what? If I have an extra, because I already pre-ordered Wave 2. If I have an extra box, though, I'll just shoot you one for 180. I don't care about that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, Destin Rivals had some really cool artworks. And the Mewtwo was cool, just not cool as Test Tube Mewtwo. They need to beat that one. V-Star Universe is sweet. I loved, of course, English Crown Zenith. The Gold Giratina is like one of my favorite cards of all time. My most expensive pull? I haven't pulled crap. I have the worst pull luck. I have better luck vending at a card show and getting a good deal on the cards I do like and want. So I haven't pulled anything cool myself. I mean, I've pulled a 151 Charizard. I did pull, back when I used to do rip and ships, I did pull the Giratina from Lost Origin, but I just had 2 random booster packs sitting around on my desk, and someone was like, can I buy those packs? And it was back when they're like $4 a pack. I'm like, sure, why not? Rip it open, Giratina. I was like, oh no. Oh no. It was so sad. It was so sad. And that's one of my favorite cards. Then I ended up doing some trades to get one in the future anyways. And yeah, the Mewtwo from Shining Legends all the way. Smart, man. Thank you, Broke. I don't know if it's smart. I was really dumb when it came to Mewtwo. I was vending at a card show. This is back when they're going for $900 in a PSA 10. I was like, I got a few months. I can wait. I'll make some more money and then I'll pick it up. And then a week later, they jumped up to like $1,300. I'm like, crap. And so I bought one in a BGS 9.5 for under what a 10 goes for. And then I sent it in to PSA to get cross-graded, and that's how I got a 10 and 1. But it was just crazy. Yeah, Shining Legends is expensive. You'll use it for a giveaway. If I have an extra one, I'll reach out to you. I don't know. I don't think I have your email. I tried to look for it on the comments of that one live, and I couldn't find it, but the comments were kind of being weird. But I'll jump into your Discord, and I'll shoot you my email. And then if I have one, I'll hook you up for sure. Yeah, beating Test Tube Mewtwo is hard. But if you think about it, Destin Rivals had a good opportunity. They could have done an artwork that, like, because Test Tube Mewtwo's, while it's still dormant, in the tube, just out, like, not with it. And they could have done an artwork where the lab has been, like, exploded, everything's, like, ruined, and he's just in the middle of it, and Giovanni's just, like, sitting in a doorway, being like, oh, yeah, that's my Mewtwo. Should have done that. Don SAR. Hey, you got better pull luck than I do. Though, like I was showing some people, I did get lucky with the Mega Dream booster box. The only one I opened. Can't see it. Can't see it. I have terrible lighting. There we go. Because I don't have my card pull camera hooked up. Sorry. I have to show it in the webcam. Usually I have a little down camera, but that's for ripping ships, and I haven't done ripping ships in forever, so don't have it up. But we did pull the Gengar from Mega Dream, which is sweet. Yeah, the 151 Mewtwo over the city is so cool. I love that one. That's one of my favorite. I think I have 2 of them in a PSA 10 and probably one of the Japanese versions in a PSA 10. That is a sweet one. I call that one Batman Mewtwo. It's my favorite. I know, that would have been such cool artwork. Like Destin Rivals could have had a post-destructed lab Mewtwo, and it could have been sweet. They just like, they weren't even thinking when they made the current Mewtwo. When are we going to announce the winner? We can do one of them right now, because we're giving away multiple bundles, so we can see who number 1 gets. I'm just kind of hanging out with people. I like hanging out, so if you guys want to see a winner, we'll get a winner spooled up here. Let's see. And yeah, I agree. It'd be cool if it's like silhouetted in a smoky lab, or they could have done a couple of different things. Let's see who winner number 1 is. Let's go. Who gets the first one? Let's take a look. Good luck, everybody. We have 199 comments competing for this. Let's see. Umbreon to ERDZ856. So, I don't know if ERDZ is here, but if you are, all you have to do is message in chat your email so I know it's from you. And if you're not here, I'm going to make a separate video that has the giveaways. And all you have to do is comment on that video, your email from your YouTube account, and we will get it going that way. We will save this. First prize winner. That way we don't forget who won. Yeah, whoever ERDZ is, congratulations. Congratulations. We have more we're going to give away here in a second. We do have more. Yeah, they definitely could have done a little bit more with Mew and Mewtwo. I think they could have done like a combined artwork of Mew and Mewtwo in 151 as well. Like, because they battle in the Pokemon movie, so why not have like them fighting or duking it out? So I do have Instagram where you can reach out to me. And it's just Haas Games and Cards. I have a Discord, but I'm going to make a new one because like the Discord was a group of me and other streamers that we created together, and none of us stream anymore. And so I'm going to make a new Discord that's just specific for Haas Games and Cards, and then start getting people into that for sure. For sure. But congrats to the first winner. We got another one to go. And maybe if the night's vibing pretty good, we might do a third. I do have 2 other ones right here. So we'll see. We'll see. We're going to do 2 for sure, possibly a third. How many bundles? We're going to for sure do 2 of them. But if we're vibing pretty good tonight, I'll do a third. I will do a third if we're having a pretty fun night. Bailey, what's up, my friend? I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you're doing good. Third time's the charm. You never know. You never know. I'm a small dude. Small content creator. Not a ton of comments. The odds are there. The odds are there. We posted 2 today, Bailey. So make sure you're not going after the first one I posted today, because that one got found literally in minutes. It blew my mind. But there is a second one out, and it has one of those mystery packs has a chance at a vintage pack, a couple of Japanese ARs, and one SAR. So that one is a little bit harder to find. I did not give as many contextual clues in that one. So, but it is out in the wild. It is definitely out in the wild. Ooh, I think they are on it. Every single one that I've done in Utah got found immediately. It's crazy. So this one's going to take a little bit longer, but it'll definitely take a little bit longer. So New Jersey, I don't have any family in New Jersey, so I need to find someone to send it out to. But for work, I do go across the United States, like all over the place. And so if work ever puts me in New Jersey, like anywhere work takes me, I will be doing one. So if I ever get to New Jersey, I'll for sure do one. I just don't know when that's happening. That's not a state that I frequent, if that makes sense. Let's see. And vintage packs. No vintage packs, because I used to collect back in 3rd grade in the 90s. And then I stopped, and then I haven't touched Pokemon until Obsidian Flames came out. So yeah, so Haas, like me, I'm not the smallest guy in the world, but man, if you look up my old personal Instagram before I had a kid, I was huge. I was huge. I'm not anymore. I am definitely probably 20 pounds less than what that was, because once I had my kid, I haven't been able to work out for like the last 3 years. Hey, Broke, I appreciate you. And guys, if you don't follow Broke Pokemon, you should. He's a better content creator than I am. He's a lot of fun to watch. And the one thing I like is he has like more grounded views, more fair views. And sometimes if I'm thinking like, oh man, am I being too stupid or extreme or an asshole about something, I'll watch his stuff and it's like a good check for me in a way. So I do enjoy Broke's content a ton, and he's definitely rising up in the ranks as well. So yeah, old me before having a kid, night and day difference. Let's see. Oh yeah, I used to be a lot more massive. I'm still kind of okay, but definitely not like that. Having a kid will still all of your gains, 100%. Hey, Trainer Glenn, thank you for the sub. Definitely appreciated. Definitely appreciated. Every little bit helps. In fact, I wish I've been more consistent on YouTube because I have the 1K subs, but what a lot of people don't realize is you need 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. And so since I took a huge break from making YouTube content, and I haven't been consistent until like, you know, the last like month or 2 or 3, I've been getting way more consistent. But there's a couple of videos in 2024 of November and October where I netted like 200 on a video, 400 on a different video. And since all that 4,000 hours has to be done within a year time period, I lost all those hours. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Lost it all. You like the way I'm calm? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really, really calm. But if you watch me at work, maybe not as much. But that's only when the occasion asks for it. Because sometimes at my job, I can't be calm. 150. You know what, though? Not long ago, I only had about 400. So I did not have a lot. I did not have a lot of subscribers. It's just I went on vacation probably a month or two ago, and I was like, I have my Pokemon business. I have distribution. I import Japanese. I import Chinese. Pretty much a mini Poke-Any. Our website, hosgamesandcards.com. But I was like, I think YouTube would outdo most Pokemon businesses. And if I get YouTube, I get monetized. I can do more giveaways. I can do better, cheaper prices since I'm making a secondary income from that. So I'm like, why not? And so now I'm really committed to YouTube. Like, I'm going to be whipping out videos like crazy, which I have been. And I'm doing some unique content. If you guys want a good laugh, go to my video titled Pokehub Podcast Episode 1. Let me find it real quick. It is extremely interesting. Let's see. Where is it? This one right here. The Pokehub Podcast. If you guys want to watch something unique that's never been done on YouTube and is extremely hilarious, you need to watch this. You need to watch this for sure. And thank you, Glenn, for the sub. Pokefusion. Awesome that you have the 150 subscribers. That is super cool. And you have to think about it. Like, a lot of people think, and I actually mentioned this in my newest video, Growing YouTube is Essential for Your Pokemon Business and Goals. I actually mentioned this in my newest video. A lot of people think, 100 views isn't a lot, or only 150 subscribers isn't a lot. But can you imagine being in a room with 150 people and public speaking, let alone if one of your videos hits 1,000 views, 3,000 views, something like that? That's a lot of people watching and listening to what you do, if you think about it. So I would say 150 subscribers is still very impressive in my opinion, because I was at 150 not too long ago. I think that's huge. I think that's huge. And yeah, we're going to all follow each other. We can all grow together. We can all help each other out. I think you got to kind of do that, because if you think about it, the big content creators, all they do is name drop each other. All they do is pretty much chill together. So why not? Why not help each other out like they help each other out, And Bleezy, thank you so much for getting back into the hobby. I think it's fun to get back into the hobby, and especially with family. I came back around Obsidian Flames time, so I'm still relatively new back into the hobby, restarted back into it. So I totally get it. We made a Pokemon business. We have an online website. We have distribution. We import Japanese, Chinese, all the above. So glad you're in. And also, Bleezy, make sure you're into the giveaway. The giveaway is this Pokemon Christmas video. All you have to do is go like, comment, subscribe, comment your favorite Pokemon, and you'll be entered in. We're giving away Prismatic Evolutions booster bundles, so make sure to get in. $10,000. You know what? My shorts don't do super good because they're just kind of clips of some stuff I've done, and it's something I can whip out really quickly when I have time to do it. I'd say most of my shorts are about me hiding Pokemon cards in the community. I do Pokemon card treasure hunts. But one of my videos I did with my dog hit 10K views. And so obviously Daisy, my dog, needs to be a recurring character on the channel for sure. And she's netted 6,000 views on a different one. I have a lot of fun doing it. Especially with the new format that I have for my Pokehub podcast. My Pokehub podcast, I don't know. I think maybe it's an age group thing, because back in the day, we had a radio show person named Phil Hendry, and that's where I kind of got a little bit of inspiration from it. And so, if you end up liking that, you'll know. And consistency is key. Like, you got to be consistent. I should be doing a lot more shorts per day. I'm at least doing a video per day now, which is a lot of work, but I am doing a video per day. I really need to bust out a lot more shorts for sure. Bailey, you have no idea. You have no idea how many. I have so many PSA 10 Hydreigons. It's not even funny. And it's still like one of my top favorite cards, even though I bought them at a much more expensive price, and now they're like even more dirt cheap. I thought they were dirt cheap before, but now they're even more cheap. And I wish I would have, I wish I would have definitely been buying them in this time period. I wish I would have been buying them in this time period. And Yveltal, I'm going to stand by it. Yveltal is, like, in my opinion, the coolest illustration artwork, or at least one of them, of Scarlet and Violet. I love Yveltal. Again, I have way too many PSA 10s of that, knowing it's not going to be worth anything, but I love that card to death. So I mainly collect sealed products. I love sealed products. I collect that, and I have distribution, so that helps me collect some sealed products. And I sell like half of it to pay for my sealed collection. I have my website, housegamesandcards.com. And then, so I got my sealed collection, and then I like slabs. So I do have a lot of slabs too. I am definitely loving the slabby patties. I don't do any binders. I don't do like master sets. I know a lot of people like master sets, but I think a lot of people do a master set thinking that it's going to be like a good value or sell. But when you try to sell a master set, like, I have people come to card shows and be like, I want to sell my master set. And it's like, sorry, I just want your hits. And so I don't believe in master sets. I only believe in master sets if you 100% intend on keeping it just for yourself and never plan on selling it. But when people try to sell an entire master set, it usually doesn't go super well. Oh, Bailey, they did not do super well. Yveltal and Hydreigon ate it. They are not okay. They are not doing okay. They need help. They need some milk. But I never expected them to do good. Let's take a look. Yeah, $35 card. I think I was buying them like 70 to 80 bucks a pop. So I really wish I was buying them in this time period and had an even bigger Hydreigon collection. That's so bad. That's so bad. And then Yveltal IR Paradox Rift, $15. Oh man. Oh wait, it might be even less because light plate is weird sometimes. 16. Okay. $14 market. Yeah. Maybe I need to get back into collecting more Hydreigon and more Yveltal. I already have a ton of them. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need more. I like buying on a discount. It's just I already bought them on what I thought was a discount, and now they're even lower. And I'm like, oh, do I want more? Probably not, but probably do. Probably do. Hey, you know what though? Sometimes those collections are only 40 to 50 bucks. Like if they mean something to you, that's what's more fun than just getting the bigger, higher valued cards for sure. Oh man, I wish I had a Celadurge, whatever, however you say it. I wish I had that in a PSA 10. That thing stayed expensive. I don't even know if it's cheap now. I wish it was. Let's see. Oh no, not Skeladurge. Why can't I never spell that one? Cerulege. Wow. Why am I so dumb with names? I am so dumb with names. Oh, at least it's under $100 now. Yes. Now is the time, because I want to display this guy with Obsidian Flames Charizard, Paldean Fates Charizard, Hydreigon, and some others of the like. Like, that'd be so sweet. That would be so sweet. You did get a Hydreigon for me. I remember because I had so many of them. I'm like, do you want one? Or like, I was trying to get rid of some of them, and it was just like, oh my goodness. Really iffy on PSA. PSA is in some weird stuff right now. We made a video about that. That whole buyback scandal where that guy got his PSA slabs listed as a PSA or PSA 9s, and then he sold it to sold it back to PSA. PSA is like, just kidding, they're all 10s. And it's like, okay. So that was a little bit iffy. And their new slabs are kind of questionable. Their new slabs seem a little bit more bendy and not as durable. I do have some cards coming back from PSA with new certs, new slabs. We're going to review them and see how they really are doing, but they do not seem to be doing so well. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, between PSA and GameStop, like GameStop gets faster grading. They seem to get better grades, and now GameStop's doing their gambling machine. It's crazy. Yeah, they're like, ban it. Ban it. We can't say it. Just ban it. I finally got it. It just took me a million times. Let's see. Reverse Hollow Radiant Greninja. That is a cool one. And it was a very fun card to play, too. Yeah, some dollar cards can have a pretty good gap on them in a 10. No, I cannot lose my attachment to Mewtwo 10. This is my favorite. I have it over here. It's actually in a container next to me here. It's right next to a failing box of Phantasmal Flames. We got our trusty Phantasmal Flames case here. That's in our sealed collection. That is tanking in price, but that's okay. I love it. I love it. I love it when things dump in price because that means I can buy more. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. No. There goes my microphone light. You know, Mewtwo is just really hard to grade. Really, really hard to grade. For sure. It just depends on the card. You know what? A good example of this is there's a Mew card in Crown Zenith, and it's been cheap forever. Let's see. Sleeping Mew Crown Zenith. It's been cheap forever, and nobody cared about it, but it's kind of harder to grade, and they end up going for a lot more in a 10. But then eventually people catch on, and that makes the card price catch up. Because if you look at it, this Mew was a $10 card. It was a $10 card a year ago. And then people realize, holy crap, it can be graded, it can make money, and then it dumps a little bit. But that's just how things go. People find little secrets, you know. Dodge! Hello, Dodge. Oh my goodness. I always miss you forever, even if it's only been 2 minutes. Always, always miss you. You don't have a case, Bailey? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that tape. Actually, the Phantasmal Flames tape, they like double taped it, and it's really messy. It's really messy. It's so weird. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why that happened. And you don't have a case? I thought, you know what? It's kind of sad because back before the boom, I was doing $600 booster box cases, and nobody would buy them. Everyone's like, oh, no way. I'm not going to buy that. It's too expensive. And now they're thousands, and it's just sadness. I can't wait for the market to tank. We need that to happen. Yeah, I think GameStop, kind of like with their sealed product pricing, right? they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do MSRP and be the heroes of the hobby and make things affordable for collectors again, do the cool membership and you can order online and blah, blah, blah. And then they stop doing all that and raise their prices. I bet the power packs are about the same. It's like they probably loaded it with some really good hits for the first few weeks, and then it probably got really unfair after that for sure. Jeez, that is crazy. 800. Whew. You know what? It's hard because like the right time is always when I don't have money. But now I'm set up to where I'm like, okay, if the market tanks and people start panic selling, especially on Facebook, I'm going to be like, don't worry. Haas Games and Cards will buy it all. We will buy it all from you. We're here to accept you with open arms. The old bait and switch. Oh my goodness, I love it. But yeah, I want the market to tank because there's two different reasons why. When the market was cheap and tanked, I could buy anything from distro, and I was doing big bulk sales. I was just like, hey, I will order up. And I usually did things to order. I'd be like, hey, if you guys want a case, I'll just do it $10 on top of whatever the distro price is. I was whipping out large quantities of stuff, and I could get anything I wanted at any time. And that felt a lot better. That felt a lot better. But I love when markets crash because all the panic selling that end up being cheaper than distro price. I'm like, please, yes. Just like Loco said, come my child. I will accept you. You can come into my warm home. Yeah, these new sets are so cool, I think. And a lot of people are hating on like the new Mewtwo and Ascended Heroes coming up. I think it looks cool. I don't know. I even kind of like it better than the Destined Rivals Mewtwo. It kind of has like that 90s animation vibe to it. And the cool aura around the Mewtwo that I don't think you can see very well in pictures. It looks cool too. And you got the Gold Zard. Did you sell it? Did you sell it? Or are you going to grade it? That's exciting. I do not have that kind of luck. I will not pull that. And you pulled the SIR too? Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't have luck pulling things. I don't. I got the SAR Gengar from Mega Dream, but I do not have good luck pulling things at all. Yeah, GameStop, I don't know. GameStop, Pokemon saved GameStop. And I don't know how, like, why Pokemon likes GameStop so much, but to get exclusive products, exclusive promos, like, Pokemon loves GameStop for some reason, and I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, Bailey, that's hilarious. I've never heard or thought about of that. Thanksgiving Day Parade Mewtwo. I like that. I like that. That's good. I think it is better than Thanksgiving Parade Mewtwo. Though I want both. Don't get me wrong. I want both of them. But I definitely think this new Mewtwo is a little bit cooler. That's the unpopular opinion, though. Most people like the Destined Rivals one better. And I get it. It has like more textures, kind of more colors. The new one's a little bit flatter. But like I said, it just has that artwork from when I was like a kid that I really like. Maybe that's Japan's way of getting into America. And Pokemon's like, oh man, we were selling stuff to distro for so cheap. Maybe if we just sell it through GameStop and sell it more direct and we own GameStop, then that's our saving grace and how we make more without being the bad guy. It puts the pressure on GameStop and not Pokemon. And at any point in time, they can pull it back from GameStop, but make GameStop look like the bad guy. That'd be an interesting take. That'd be a very interesting take. They are shady, But Pokemon has been very calculated. They know stuff we don't. If you think about it, if you compare like Pokemon to Magic and some other stuff like that, like Magic is always trying out all these new products, all these new formats, all this new stuff, and trying to see what hits, and it always like they always eat shit every now and then. Where Pokemon never really stumbles. They just like continue to do well. They follow the same format. They make very calculated decisions, and they don't talk about any of it to the public. Where Magic will try to like talk about stuff to the public and shill it all out, and where Pokemon is just like, you don't even know who like the bosses of Pokemon are. They never talk. So Pokemon's been very smart. They never let their product completely die, and they never make crazy moves that let it die too. Now, hot take. Not saying this is going to happen, but I've been thinking about it. Because if Pokemon is like, we want to make it a little bit more, a little more direct to consumer, market's been good, people are paying a little bit more, and now if America prints more money, we're going to have inflation. And I think they start printing more money, a couple tens of billions of it in 2026. They're going to start printing more money, which will cause inflation. Do you guys think there's a possibility Pokemon might say, hey, new booster box MSRP price $200 a box, since everything's already kind of going above $200 a box? I don't want that to happen, and I have no proof of it happening. It's just like a thought that's been floating around in my brain. I'm like, what if they decide to get back to MSRP by changing MSRP? That'd be interesting. I wish I started back in during Sword and Shield. I wish I made my business back during Sword and Shield and just gone like all the stuff. That would have been so sweet. That would have been so sweet. $250 for the UPC? That's so crazy, because it's like, why would people not just go get it on TCG Player for so much cheaper? I don't know why people support GameStop, but some people just love GameStop. Yeah, I think the sealed collection is the way to go. I like sealed collecting. I like ripping, but I have the worst luck, so I'm not going to rip. I'm not going to rip. You will not see me do it, ever. You will not see me do it. Well, just kidding. I do it sometimes. But most of the new sets, I've not ripped a booster box. I'll rip some booster bundles. I'll rip some ETBs. But booster boxes are a no-rip zone for me. I have booster box cases, UPC cases, SPC cases for the specialty set, booster bundle cases. Like, I do not open booster boxes. I can't do it. I can't bring my heart to do it. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the stream. We're going to pick another winner here in a second. We're going to pick another one here in a minute. $40 to $90 range. Yeah. Definitely for sure. Except this Gengar. I mean, when I pulled it, it was like a $600 card, 5 to 6, and now it's only like 4. We'll have to look up the price, but I was happy to pull that. And actually, I got more luck with Chinese too. I pulled one of the 151 Pikachus, which go for like $500 to $700 depending on the day. So it's weird. English, I have the worst luck, but then other languages, best luck ever. Yeah, exactly. And Chinese has this crazy product. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this thing is insane. And it's super expensive, and I have it overpriced. Don't buy it from my website because you can get it for cheaper. I just have them, and I'm holding on to them because I think they're going to go way back up in price at some point, and I have it overpriced. But they have this really cool product where it comes with this cool box, a sweet mat, the boxes for it, but then it has, oh, that's a crappy picture. I'm going to have to fix that on my website. Dang it. Let's do this. Go to Google. And it's so, I have not seen very many people in America import this. It's kind of interesting. But anyways, it has every Scarlet and Violet booster pack in Chinese. But then look at this. It has all the 151 packs as well on top of that. And 18 of these specialty promo packs where you have a chance to pull Paldean Fate Zard and the 151 Mew and this Greninja promo. So these things are really, really cool. If you can find one at a good price, it was super expensive for me to ship and import them, so I'll never sell them at a good price. But if you can find one at a good price, they're really cool. Yeah, booster boxes command a premium. Cases of booster boxes command a premium. Because when I order from distro, my first wave, I'll get cases of stuff. But then any restock they do after that, it's like you can buy 3 booster boxes for each week. And then after that week, it dies out. It gets sold out. So you can only get like 3 booster boxes. It's harder to get cases. Like, it's not easy to get sealed English cases anymore, for sure. Oh, very cool. That's some cool stuff to win. And I like opening Japanese. It's overinflated in price too. Even for me to import it from Japan, like, it's pretty expensive, especially with tariffs, for me to import it from Japan. But I do a lot of Japanese product imports. And even though it's a little bit more expensive, it's still a fraction of the cost of English. And the big hits that are in English, you know, their Japanese counterparts are still worth quite a bit. So if you hit them, you're still doing okay, for sure. And some of the booster boxes will have a good price to them in the future, like Glory of Team Rocket. That one's going to have a good premium to it at some point. Terrestrial Festival is going to have a good premium to it. V-Star Universe, whatever their version of that is. And Mega Dream. I think Mega Dream in the future will be worth more. Right now it's going down in price. I don't think it'll hold. But yeah. What's Phantasmal Flames doing? Oh yeah, look at that. 213 a booster box. It is tanking. I love to see it. I love to see it. $213 with some cells in the 220-ish range. Not too bad. Not too bad. 208. 223. $225. You know what? I forgot to do another giveaway. We have to do another giveaway. Or not giveaway, but we have to pick another winner. We got to do it. It has to be done. But we got to pick one. We just got to do it, guys. Let's see. Oh. We got to pick one. Hopefully one of you guys win it. Hopefully Vapor Self doesn't win it.
Hey everyone, Vapor here. I just want everyone to know that they have
How
no
did Vapor
chance
get
at all
onto
in
our
winning
stream?
this Prismatic giveaway. I have made
How's
thousands
Vapor
of
on our
accounts
live stream?
and
What
have
the
made
hell?
my entries on this video. The Prismatic will be mine. This set is generational and needs to
God,
be in my
Vapor,
hands.
stop.
I must get as much of this set as I possibly can.
How
I
are you
am
on our
one with
stream?
the Prismatic. I am the Prismatic. May the light of Prismatic eternally touch our souls. Goodbye, Haas.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Vapor, get out of here. You interrupted our music. Get out of here. Vapor doing Vapor things. Prismatic booster bundles back on the rise up into the 60s. Nice. Hey, buddy. Thanks for joining in. How you enter is there is a video on my YouTube channel called Pokemon Christmas Giveaway. All you have to do is get in there, like, subscribe, comment, and you'll be entered in. We're actually about to pick a winner, so if you do go do all that, come back in and let me know when you're done, and I'll make sure that you got entered in. Well, wait, but we also have several other giveaways going on as well. But when you come back, I'll tell you about that. Poke Fusion, welcome back. Welcome back. We're about to pick a winner. Bleezy's back too. Hell yeah. We're going to wait for Serpy to come back. Make sure he gets entered in. I hope everyone's having a good night, by the way. It's been a good weekend. Been a really good weekend. Did you guys rip anything over the weekend? Get anything good? Done. Okay. Serpy will pick another winner here, but also make sure after this live stream, we have 3 other giveaways going on as well. We have our, because we hit all these milestones so quick, we have our 1,000 sub giveaway. We have our 900 sub giveaway and our 800 sub giveaway. So, just a lot of stuff. We'll be picking winners for those in January. So make sure to get into those after the stream. Let's make sure the comments have updated. Yep, 201. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see who gets it. Booster bundle number 2. Gray taking it down. Not sure who that is, but congrats. That is so cool. That is so cool. Like I said, the way we'll do this is if you're in the live stream, definitely comment your email. But if not, I'm going to make a separate video. And in that video, I will show all the giveaway winners, and you'll have some time to respond with your email. And if you do, or if the winners don't respond to me after a certain amount of time, we'll do another live stream and we'll pick new winners. No big deal. Prismatic winner number 2. Boom. Crazy. Over like, let's see, 2 of these, it's like 100 to 120 bucks that we've given away essentially tonight. And we still have more to come in January because we're going to give away the Mega Dream booster box. We're going to give away Cynthia's Garchomp box, and we're going to give away a Gem Pack Volume 3 booster box too. So lots of giveaways between Christmas and the New Year. It's going to be a beautiful thing, my friends. A very beautiful thing. Genesis, how's it going? Hope you're having a good one. Genesis, I'm not sure if you heard, but we do have a lot of giveaways going on throughout the year. You just have to find my subscriber videos because we hit those milestones super quick. You want to get into the 1,000 sub giveaway that we're going to be doing in January. Same with the 800 and same with the 900 subscriber video too. Going to be giving away all those in January. So definitely be on the lookout and get into that. I'm not sure if you guys know, but we also do Pokemon card treasure hunts where I hide Pokemon cards throughout the United States. And so keep an eye out on my shorts because I will show where I hide them and leave clues for people to find. Usually I do a mystery pack that has a chance at vintage in it. And usually they have a few cards in them as well. So definitely check those out as they come through. I live in Utah, so admittedly a lot of them are in Utah, but I'm sending some out to California, Georgia, and Arizona in the near future. And then wherever work takes me from there, I'm going to be doing that as well. Anyways, did anyone rip anything fun this weekend? Did anybody get anything fun? I want to know. I got the Mega Dream Gengar. I was able to rip that. If I can get a good view on it, maybe not. There we go. The glare in this room is terrible. I don't know. Also, if you guys need sleeves, we just got these really cool Apex sleeves in. Neon Charizard ones. They're pretty sweet. They are on the website. HozGamesandCards.com. On the website. They're sweet. They're cool. I like them. Right there. These things are cool. I like those. Uh-oh. My kid's waking up. 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, you got it, babe? Thank you. She's up a little early. Huh. She might fall back asleep, though. Yeah, I'll handle it. You know, there's a lot of, let's see. Did not rip anything, but went to the first card show. Wow. Did you go as a customer or vendor? I vend at card shows. I definitely love doing it. I remember my first card show. I'm like, I've never done this. And I've actually, my first vending experience at a card show was my first time at a card show too. So that was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy for sure. I just can't believe I was like, oh yeah, first card show. Let's just frickin' vend at one. Why not? Oh, so much to juggle, but fun. Card shows are a lot of fun. And then let's see. There's one YouTuber making videos on Chinese product being bootlegged. So, you know what? There are a lot of fake Pokemon cards, or Chinese ones. But that's why I buy directly from a Chinese vendor. There's one that works with LLCs, which I have. I have an LLC. And yeah, so basically that ensures that I don't get any fake stuff. And I've never gotten fake stuff. And I guess the way to show it is I did open a Gem Pack Volume 3 booster box the other day. And I did get the top hit. So I know my boxes are legit. I've seen a lot of people pull fake Chinese stuff, or I've seen them reseal boxes where they will literally take the box, open it, rip open the packs, get the hits or whatever, and then put in packs that don't have hits, and they will literally reseal the box with like a tape that looks like the artwork of the box. And it is crazy. It is crazy. And yeah, why not print the hits? Why not make some crappy versions of the hits too? But there's a lot of different things between bootlegging. There's some bad stuff out there, or just reselling boxes. But I have like the best Chinese vendor in the world that I import from. And so even if my product's a little more expensive, it is at least extremely real. It is extremely real. And yeah, we got some Gengars. We got some mad Gengars here. A live viewers giveaway. For all the people watching right now, I could do that. But it's not going to be a Prismatic booster bundle, because that was a specific Christmas giveaway. Would you guys like me to give away a Twilight Masquerade booster pack? Would you guys be interested in that for a live viewers giveaway? Oh, you went as a buyer. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'm sure as a buyer, it's pretty overwhelming. I wouldn't doubt it. I never have actually gone as a buyer. I've only vended at card shows. And so, a little overwhelming the first time, but I can get as a buyer with like how crowded it gets and how going from vendor to vendor, seeing what they have and having to compete, looking at cards, like, yeah, that can be very crazy. Okay, let me go get a Twilight Masquerade booster pack. 1 second. It's in the basement. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay. Twilight Masquerade booster pack. We're going to give that away to our people that are live, but here's what I need to do, or need you guys to do, because my phone says there's, let's see, it says there's 6 people in the chat, but on OBS it says there's only 4. So everyone who's here, just sound off in chat real quick so I know who's here. We're going to do a Wheel of Names spin to figure it out. OBS is being weird. My dog will be on the chair all the time. She wins with that. Nothing crazy. We're going to do a live viewer giveaway. And so I'm just trying to get that whipped up and just having people sound off on who's in chat. Yeah, pretty much taking attendance now. Ooh. I used to do mystery packs too. And I used to give away like 151 UPCs and stuff like this. This is one of my old iterations of it. That's nuts. Let's do a new one. Present but lurking? I love it. I love it. Okay. Give me a few moments of patience and I will get this lifted up here. Let's see. Loco. Trainer Glenn. Frozen. Where we got Poke Fusion. And we gotta get Bleezy too. Alright guys, here's how it's gonna work. Because a lot of people will try to, when giveaways are done, a lot of people will try to like contact me, be it like on Instagram and stuff, saying they're the winner. So if you win this, for one, you gotta live in the United States, and then two, you're gonna have to put in chat what your email is, because then it's coming straight from your YouTube account. I know it's you, and then I can email you and get your contact information from there. So if anyone else wants to get into the giveaway, definitely get in. And I'm just gonna spin this thing. Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Cali, hell yeah. Cali gang. I go to Cali a lot. I'm all the way in Utah. I'm in a state that you'd think is boring, but definitely not boring. If you guys knew what I did for work, and if you knew how crazy things were in this state, you'd be astonished. You'd be astonished for sure. All right, let's do it. We're going to pick one. Here we go. New York gang, good luck. Oh, just edged out. Holy crap. Just edged out there. Trainer Glenn, congrats. Congrats on that. Just need an email so I can shoot you an email, and then I will I'll definitely get you emailed, and I'll get your address, and we'll get this going. It just barely slid onto Glenn. Like, it was just like, and I thought it wasn't going to do it, but it totally did it. Good game indeed. That was awesome. No, I live far north in, or further north up in Weber County. But for work, I work the entire state. And I also do work in a lot of different states too. Right? But yeah, Trainer Glenn, whenever you're able to, just shoot your email in the comments, and I'm going to shoot you an email from my email so we can definitely get some shipping set up. I just need some address information, but I'll let you know what it is in the email. Good call. Well, that's the problem, is if I put my email in the chat, then technically anybody else could respond to it saying that's you, to where if it's your email, then nobody can really scam you out of it, if it makes sense. Hopefully nobody bombards your email. If they do, they're assholes. But at least you know the email coming from me is going to be real. Skinwalkers and Sasquatches. In a way, I don't know. In a way, kind of. A hitman? No-ish. Well, actually, Glenn, maybe you can just get it to me on Instagram. What's the best way? What is the best way here? Ghostbuster? No, definitely not. That'd be cool, though. That would be cool. And Super, sorry, I did not see this earlier, but welcome. I hope you're having a good one. Let's see. I have seen a career ladder that where they have like 2 minutes to guess, and like if they lose, you just never get to know their career. I love that career ladder video. I wish I could private message on Facebook. Like, it would be so nice for yeah, I don't know. It'd be so nice to just get in like messages out directly. Maybe there's a way. Trainer Glenn. No, I can't do it that way. I probably won't talk much about my career because I'm very active in it and I don't want to, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to, like, what's a good way to put it? I don't know. I just can't talk about it too much because then if I talk about it a lot, then the entity I do work for will be like, hey, screw you. Yes, 100%. Guns and shields and things. Yes. And I think that's all I'm going to leave it at. That's all we get. Let's say I'm on a team of 12 and there's only 12 of us in our entire state, and we just do the craziest shit you'd ever see, for sure. Private militia, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's see. Trainer Glenn. Do you know what my Instagram is, Trainer Glenn, or do you need me to throw that out to you? Oh, I wish I worked for Los Polos. I'd make so much money. That'd be great. Instead, I make not a lot of money. Let's see. It is this. It should have the same profile picture that I have for YouTube. Oh crap. It's so weird. OBS is having me message from my personal account and not my Haas Games and Cards account. That's crazy. That's annoying. Anyways, if you guys have any questions about like setting up Pokemon businesses and all that crap, let me know. It's definitely not the same as when I first started. It's definitely not the same. Or just questions about anything, really. I'm down to talk about all of it. Oh, cool. Make sure it's the one that is definitely more like my work email, not like a personal one. Because I don't check my personal ones anymore. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, buddy. Intimidates you? I feel like it's interesting because every time you listen to a content creator talk about how hard it was when they started a Pokemon business, it's like the newer businesses look back and say, man, you had it easy comparatively. Oh, is it? Nice. That's easy. But if you look at it, like frickin', it's super easy. It's super easy to start a business back then because you could get distro and all that crap. When I started, so I was just kind of doing some whatnot, ripping ships, building up sales data, and then I made my LLC, and I went to a distro and said, hey, basically I have all this sales data, I have an LLC, let's do distro. And distro's like, that's cool, but you're gonna have to spend $6,000, $5,000 or $6,000 in a 4-month period before we give you allocations. And so back then that was realistic to do because you still had things like battle decks, you had the trainer toolkits, and the other products that people didn't want, like the 3-pack blisters, the sleeve booster packs. Like nobody wanted that crap. And so I had to buy up a ton of that in a 4-month period to get allocations, right? And basically during that time, how did I get my packs for ripping ships? You know what? I'll tie that in here in just a second for sure. So you could still order from the distribution website of whatever they had left over after a new set came out from allocations. So you could still order cases of stuff, like not a problem. And even booster boxes were still around during this time too. But before I had distribution, if you have an LLC, you can go to a card shop, and if they're willing to wholesale to you, they can wholesale to you for whatever price they want to do. But usually, back during that time, they had so much product, they were just willing to get rid of it pretty much for distro price anyways. And so if you could make good friends with a Pokemon card shop that's willing to wholesale to your LLC and get it to you tax-free, that was one way to do it. But most card shops now can't even hold on to product. It sells out immediately. So that doesn't work anymore. And then if you start up with a distro, there's nothing on their websites. Their websites are completely sold out of even the crappiest Pokemon product. And so you can't just buy trash to get up to allocation status because there is no trash because all the trash is bought up. So pretty much I'd say the cheapest way to get product right now is through Facebook Marketplace, wheeling and dealing, and vending at card shows. I think those are the 2 cheapest ways to get product, and probably the best way to get product for a business right now. Of course, right now I get allocations on new sets, but that's because I bought all that crap before all that went away, right? And then you look at someone like Pokey Pokey was like, oh yeah, I had to buy so much crap from distro to make it happen. And it's like, well, his version of crap was even better version of what crap I had available to me. So like I said, it kind of trickles down. Like Pokey compared to what I had to do, had a much easier time to make it all happen. And then what I have to do is so much easier than anyone who's starting nowadays. Like it's this crazy tiered process, but I at least see it. You talk to Pokey, I'm sure he's like, no, it's just hard for me and it's going to be hard for you, but whatever. And it's like, I at least realize at some point I have it easier than someone starting out today, for sure. And yeah, he still has holds of a lot of different stuff. And he's been with distro for a while, so he gets really big allocations and all that crap. It's kind of wild. Also, Glenn, did you send me that email? Or what did we end up doing? Or did you message me somewhere? Okay, I got it. And awesome, that screenshot helps a ton. I got it. And I got your info. So we're good. We're good. I will get that sent out tomorrow morning. Yeah. That's the thing, though, is none of it's trash right now. Even if it's dumping in price, like, we see Mega Dream kind of dumping in price. We see Phantasmal Flames. Let's see. Phantasmal Flames booster box. We see Phantasmal Flames dumping in price too. But even at a dumped price, like it's still above MSRP. So I don't think people are going to just dump it. But if they do, that's cool for sure. Selling games and consoles, that's really cool. I know, like, garage sale flipping, huge lucrative thing if you know what you're doing, for sure. I like that. I think that's a good way of doing it. It's hard because technically still anybody could just send a screenshot, I think. Well, no, because you're right. You show, like, the access version of it. So actually your way is the smartest way. I like that a lot. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is really cool. I probably in my younger days collected more Yu-Gi-Oh than I did Pokemon, but I don't have any of that either. So for Sealed Collection Crown Zenith, I feel like Crown Zenith is probably it's probably getting pretty expensive now, right? Crown Zenith booster bundle. I wish I held on to more Crown Zenith. I didn't hold on to any of it. Distro, before it finally stopped circulating, like Distro dumped a lot of Crown Zenith, and I had it at a good price, but then I sold it for a really cheap price, and I wish I kept it. But Crown Zenith is in an interesting spot, right? It was selling for 120 not too long ago. It's dropped down to about 109. And if that means if you find people willing to sell it, you can probably get it for like $100 a bundle. So I don't know. I'm a very safe sealed investor. I keep what I get from distro because I get it at its lowest point. I don't go through and buy stuff that's already out of print and out of service because I can never judge when the top is. I can never judge when the bottom is. I'm really, really bad at that. But one thing to look at is if you wanted to buy Crown Zenith booster bundles, they are currently cheaper than they were a little bit ago. And knowing that means it's probably at some point going to at least get back up to that point. So if you're to buy some at $100 per bundle, right? Short term, at some point it's going to get back to 120. So even at worst, if you make a $20 profit, whatever. But I don't hold short term. I don't like doing quick flips like that. I like to hold it for long term. So I guess the other safe option is if you're able to get them for $100 per, it's very reasonable that 5-10 years from now they're going to be way more than $120. But it's an expensive buying. That's why I like to buy whatever is current, because with distro I can get it at its cheapest prices. So am I going to be going out into the streets and buying Crown Zenith booster bundles? Probably not. But do I understand people seeing them at 100 and being like, hey, I'm going to buy some up at 100 because I know at worst they'll get back up to 120, but many years from now it'll be well above 120? Yeah, I definitely get that. And I think Crown Zenith is a super fun set to rip for people. For sure. $500 a month, that's actually not bad. Extra $500, that's a good chunk of change right there. And yeah, I had way too much fun opening Crown Zenith. Like, I had a ton of seeing skyboxes, and everyone's all flipping them and stuff, and I'm like, I'm opening them. So I actually pulled a handful of like the gold cards and graded them. I just had a lot of fun doing it. For sure. I never get lucky with that. Like, I've always wanted to find like an estate sale or like a garage sale where people are just like flipping out stuff for cheap because they're like moving and don't really care and don't want to go through the hassle of doing stuff. And I've never been that lucky. Like, I've always wanted to do it to where they're just like, I just want $1 for everything. And oh man, someday it will happen. I mean, I'm pretty open about my prices, and I'll probably sound like an asshole too. And I mean, I am definitely not the guy that's trying to play the good guy when it comes to market stuff, right? Like, I want the market to crash, but while I get lower volumes from distribution, because on a new set, I only get about 3 booster box cases, right? I don't get a ton of it, where back in the day, before allocations, I was getting as much of whatever I wanted. And so, like I said, I'm going to name some prices here. I'm definitely not the good guy, but I'm not the worst guy. Definitely not the worst guy. So, Phantasmal Flames from Distro. I'll give a price range because I don't know if I can say the exact price without getting in trouble, but let's say it was about the 100 to 110 per box range, which usually before price hikes, booster boxes would be generally probably 85 to 95 in a range, right? And so when I did pre-orders, I didn't sell them right as I got them. I did pre-orders, but when I was doing pre-orders, people were pre-ordering them for 300 plus. I did my pre-orders for 250 because I was like, if they dump down in price, at least they won't go too far below 250. Hopefully, technically. And that will be kind of a fair price for me, fair price for other people. Especially since, like I said, I only get 3 booster boxes. I'm going to keep a case, 3 cases. So I'm going to keep a case, sell the other 2, got to pay for that case. But yeah, I didn't have the best prices, but I didn't have the worst prices. Now, however, caveat to that, when the market is slow and I can buy whatever I want, I end up selling. Let's take a look actually at one of my videos. This is going to be funny. Last year around this time, I was selling booster box cases under market, like way under market, to where I was only making maybe $10 extra on a case. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I was maybe making $10 extra on a booster pack case, and I was not making a ton of money, that's for sure. But I was doing way more bulk orders, and that's kind of how I made it work, is I sold a lot more. So when the market's cheaper, I definitely sell under market and way cheaper. But when the market is inflated like it is, I end up selling it for more because I get less, if that makes sense. Oh, here it is. Pokemon investments you can still do, but not for long. Markets are rising. So I made a video literally a year ago saying, hey, distribution is starting to limit how many cases I can order. They're starting to limit the prices, and like they're starting to go up in price and all this other crap. So I made a deal on my website. I was like, hey, look at this. We have Scarlet and Violet booster box case, $620. We have Paldea Evolved booster box case, $825. Temporal Forces booster box case, $779. Obsidian Flames, $740. And Paradox Rift case, $635. And so back when I could get stuff for as much as I wanted, I was only making $10 on a case. I was only making $10. And I told people, I'm like, these prices are going to go away. Like, soon I won't be able to order anything, and none of this will exist. And people didn't take it. I had some people locally that did, but these prices, people are like, it's under market, but I'm still not going to do it. But yeah, I do really good pricing when the market is at a slow point. And that's when I feel the best. That's when I can whip out good deals and like be the friend and be like hey, you know what? Here's where we're going to do we're going to do some really cheap pricing and just hook up everybody, right? But in this current market, I am getting a decent markup, but I can only sell 1 or 2 cases. So it kind of sucks. I want to get back to the days where I'm selling unlimited cases, not making much, but selling a ton of them at once, if that makes sense. Kind of a long explanation. I apologize. That definitely was a super long explanation. I had a much bigger beard then too. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big beard during that time. I got roll back here. Let's take a look. Five packs and 7 hits. Holy crap. That's why I love Crown Zenith, for sure. Love me some Crown Zenith. Oh, nice. You got a UPC. Very cool. I love the Phantasmal Flames UPC. I did rip open 2 of those for myself because I wanted the promo cards and I'm going to be grading them. A Gold Star Umbreon? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I wish. I do not have that kind of luck, but I think next year I'm going to hit up garage sales and see what happens. For sure. Oh man, I wish. Can you imagine Evolving Skies $80 a booster box? That would be nuts. That would be so nuts. I would love that. I know. You know what? I go through phases of beards. Like, for one, back then work didn't say, hey, back then work didn't have any beard restrictions, so I could have as big of a beard as I wanted. But the problem is I'd grow it out to a certain point, and then I'd shoulder a rifle. And the problem with that is if you have a big beard and you're shouldering a rifle, your buttstock gets stuck against your beard and it like rips it down while you're trying to maneuver and do stuff. And so I hate shooting rifles with a big beard. And so there'd be like one night where I get tired of it and I just trim it down because I'm like, screw this, I'm so tired of that. And then eventually my work came out with a policy saying, hey, your beard cannot be bigger than 1 inch. I'm like, ah, crap. But then I made it onto a new team, a specialty team, and they're like, hey, you can have a beard again if you want. So now I'm like in between beard status. In between beard status for sure. Yeah, the butt on the chest, ripping out my beard hair. Not that kind of butt though. Well, guys, let's see. Should we do a third Prismatic booster bundle? Should we roll out a third one? I think we should. I think it's going to be our last one because that's like closer to $200 of product we're throwing out. But let's do a third one. What do you guys think? I don't work for ICE, no. So my loadouts, I don't know. That's hard to explain without getting too much information out. And it depends on my role. There's different roles in different situations I have to do. I don't know. Let's do one more booster bundle giveaway from the video. Is anyone not in the video giveaway? Because we can refresh it. We can make sure you're on it. I haven't seen Eric in the chat yet, so I want to make sure Eric's in the giveaway before we roll it. Are you in there, buddy? I mean, my real name is Nick. Haas is like part of my last name. And so I could be a Santa Claus for Pokemon for sure. All right. Okay. So Eric, here's what you need to do, because there's a good, you have to get into the comments, right? So we have this Pokemon Christmas giveaway. It's a video on my YouTube channel. It will look like, we just saw a picture of it there, but for reference, it is right here. You need to go comment your favorite Pokemon, like the video, and subscribe. You have to be subscribed to the channel too. Be on the naughty list. Oh man. I'm probably on some sort of list. We'll see. Eric, let me know when you're back. We'll just wait for Eric and then we'll jump into this thing. We'll go crazy with it. But also, guys, Eric's in. Okay. But also, guys, not saying you have to, but if you feel like being generous and listening to something that you can just put on in the background at some point, if you guys were willing to in the future, in the next little bit, check out the Poke Hub podcast episode 1 with Nostalgianomics, mainly because it's hilarious and I want to get your guys' take on it. Because we're going to do one with, we're just going to do one in the future that's going to be funny as well. So if you guys end up having time to where you can just play something in the background and just listen to it, listen to this Nostalgianomics one. It is peak. It's something unique that you have not seen on the Pokemon content creator space yet. It gives Phil Hendry vibes. If you guys know what Phil Hendry is, you'll know. If you know, you know. But good luck. Let's do a pick of this. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on. Someone in chat. Arcanine. Not a person in chat. That is so sad. That is so sad. But you know what, guys? We're going to give people an opportunity to Roger up on this. And basically, all you have to do is, or if someone doesn't Roger up for one of these giveaways, then we'll do another live and give away the ones that didn't get spoken for, if that makes sense. We haven't lost yet. People might not claim it. I'm going to give them some time to claim it. And if they don't, I'm not going to just hold on to the bundles. We're going to make sure they get given away at some point. And plus, Eric, are you still here? Or sorry, just anybody in general. We still have a ton of giveaways going on in the channel. We have our Mega Dream Booster Box giveaway for 1,000 subs, Gem Pack Volume 3 giveaway for 800 subs, and our Cynthia's Garchomp box. So we have a lot of different giveaways to go for, my friends. So make sure to get into those because we're going to have a lot more going on than just this. Hey, if you want to go get Five Guys, we can go get Five Guys. I'm all about cheeseburgers. Let's do it for sure. and then a playlist. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I will make a Genesis playlist. How about that? I will definitely give a Genesis playlist. I'll make one when I get off this stream. How often do I go live? Right now, not a ton, but I'm going to start doing it a lot more often. I at least want to go live 3 times a week, if possible. It depends on how work's going. So, we'll see. We'll see. And vernacular. You know what? I know you're going to hear what I'm saying and say, oh yeah, military. Not the case. Close, but not military. For sure. Yeah, if you come to Utah, we'll go get some good food. We'll definitely get some good food. But anyways, if you guys end up having free time, the only thing I ask is a favor. If you have it in your hearts, the Poke Hub podcast, give it a listen. It'll make you laugh. It'll 100% make you laugh, in my opinion. I don't know. I have a weird sense of humor. Like, very much so 90s Phil Hendry vibe sense of humor. So, maybe not as funny as what I'm thinking, but I think it's hilarious. Lost for now, but if somebody doesn't claim the booster bundles, we're going to re-give them out. And then in January, we're doing our subscription giveaways too. So 2 booster boxes and a premium box. We still got stuff to give away. And I'm going to be doing giveaways at least once a month. So we're going to be doing giveaways. You want the pack ripped? Are you sure, Glenn? We can definitely rip it if you want. But I don't have my down camera, so it's going to be very awkward and bad lighting in the webcam. I'm going to hold it up and be like, here we go. But we can definitely rip ship. And also, if you guys in the future will end up wanting to do rip and ships, we can do that too. So you can go to sleep. My favorite Pokemon and Pokemon card is going to be the Mewtwo GX in a test tube. Test tube Mewtwo is my favorite, and I have it in a PSA 10. Okay, let's rip it. Hits or shits, here we go. Rip and ships are fun to watch. I used to do a lot on Whatnot back in the day, before I had distribution, but I don't very often now. I'd like to do YouTube rip and ships and sell it from my website. I think that'd be fun. Little Poliwag. Whatever the hell that thing is, because I can't even see my camera very well. Little crap. Yeah, we need some fire. We need some fire for sure. Here we go, here we go. An apple. First reverse holo. Come on. This is where it counts right here. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it. Not even an EX. Sadness. You know what, Glenn? One more. I'm gonna go to the basement. I'll rip one more. We'll see what happens. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the pack. Okay, we're back. Few Japanese or Korean. I love doing Japanese. I love Chinese. Korean's probably my less liked one. For sure. If you hit Greninja, I'll be sad. I'll be sad. I don't have that one yet. Just kidding. I won't be sad. Because I like it when people get big stuff. I like seeing it. And the Eevee. The Eevee's so cool. Alright, here we go. Next time I'll have my streaming camera too for card rips. So that way, even if we just open packs for fun, we'll be able to see it. Here we go. Here we go. Little flying electric squirrel. Whatever the hell that thing is. Can't see. Oh, a frog. Alright. Ooh, a live rip. I'd watch that. I would definitely watch that. Let me get the microphone out of my face. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, here's where it counts. Here's where it counts. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it. The snot. You got the booger. Oh, man. Well, do you want me to ship that bulk to you? Because I'm more than happy to, or willing to do it. If you want that bulk, I will get it out to you for sure. Yeah, not lucky today, unfortunately. Twilight Masquerade is when like things started to get hard to hit. Definitely when things started to get hard to hit. And we did try. I'm sorry, Glenn. I did my best. That was rough. Okay. Well, if you change your mind, let me know. But sorry that chance kind of sucked. Do we have another pack kicking around? Oh, my trainer toolkits are in the basement too. Crap. Oh, whoops. Okay. This one's for me, for fun, since I haven't ripped too much lately. So, in my treasure hunts, I've been giving away these mystery packs that have a chance at vintage. I haven't opened one up myself. So let's take a look. Let's see if we get lucky. I've been doing Pokemon card treasure hunts, and these, I usually put one of these in it, and a few cards in it too. It's for me. I haven't opened one. Yet. I have to. Okay. You guys are going to know before I do. Oh, looks like it comes with a promo card. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Oh. That's actually kind of cool. I'm not sure if I'm showing it on the camera, but nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Scarlet and Violet base. Damn it. Oh well. We tried. We do not have good luck tonight. That's for sure. But it's kind of a cool promo. Not too bad. Too bad it's off-center as hell. Super, super off-center. What a shame. What a shame. Let's see what's in the pack, though. Not the night for anybody except for those who won Prismatic. But that's okay. More giveaways and more epic stuff to come. And we'll actually have a rip camera next time. I forgot it tonight, so. And I spent so much time trying to get the kid to sleep for this. Yeah, I love the drowsy. The drowsy in this set is so cool. So cool. All right, here's where it matters, right here. Oh. No way. No way. Oh my God. What the hell? Holy crap. I can't believe that just happened. That's wild. Really off center though. Holy crap. Let's see. We spoke it into being. We spoke it into being. $35, dang. Craziness. Now, according to TCG Player, it's selling for like $30 to $35 raw, which is nuts. Oof, 35. Ridiculous. You know what though, Glenn? Since you won the Twilight pack giveaway, and since we didn't hit crap in them, I'll send this one out to you. It's kind of trippy that we literally were like, oh hey, we hope we pull this card. And I'm even like, yeah, Drowsy is probably my favorite card in the set. Then we pull it. No big deal. No big deal. Kind of wild. Super wild. Actually, it was a Rip Till You Hit giveaway, apparently. Rip Till You Hit. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm all about that. I can live with an outcome like that for sure. That works for me. Only 5 more? That's not bad. That is not bad at all. But hey guys, like I said, for all the new people in chat, make sure that you're in our giveaways coming up. We have our 1,000 sub giveaway. We're giving away a Mega Dream booster box, 800 sub giveaway for a Cynthia's Garchomp, and a 900 sub giveaway for a Gem Pack Volume 3 box. In fact, that box is right here. So we'll be giving those out in January. Make sure to get into those giveaways so we can get them out to you guys. I haven't seen Brody in the chat, so I just wanted to make sure he knows to get in. because we're going to give away a lot of free stuff over time, and at least a free one every month. But it's going to be good. We're going to have a good time, my friends. We're going to have a good time. At some point, I mean, I'm not a big creator. I'm very small. So at some point, right? At some point, the odds are in your favor for sure. But also, guys, like I was saying, if you find it in your hearts to listen to what I think is something hilarious, the Poke Hub podcast, give that a listen for sure. Oh, I want the Paldea Evolved Magikarp so bad. I definitely want that for sure. Well, guys, I appreciate everyone who's been hanging out. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm going to message or respond to all the comments still, but we are going to be getting off soon because I have to work super early in the morning. I have to package up website orders, get Glenn his stuff sent out, make a video about the winners of the booster bundles and how to respond, and all that fun stuff. So we're definitely going to be rolling out here in a minute. You don't have to listen to the Poke Hub. It's more of like, if you guys are willing to do a favor, I'd appreciate it, because for one, view time, but then two, I think it's hilarious. And so I want to get it out there. And to be honest, I want Nostalgianomics to listen to it, because I think he'll freak out, but I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be super funny. But anyways, guys, don't give up on our live streams. We have more free stuff to give away, and we're going to be doing more frequent live streams. They're not going to be as long as this one, but at least to hang out, talk, chill, catch up. If you guys have questions about stuff, we can talk about that. And then upcoming allocations and pre-orders, we can talk about those in live streams all day. And I'll make a Discord. I think that's a goal for this week, is we need to make a Discord for sure. Gotta have one. We're going to try, Eric. We're going to try to keep growing and keep doing crazy stuff for sure. Hey, Loco, I appreciate you, buddy. You're better vibes than I am for sure. So I hope you have a good night. I hope you all have a good night. In fact, we'll even do our video edit ending. I know nobody sticks around for the end, but at the end of every video, I say this. I always say, I hope you all have a good night. Don't do anything crazy. Mainly because I have to deal with a lot of crazy stuff. And so the less people I can convince to not do crazy stuff is the less I have to deal, or the least I have to deal with, you know? It lessens it. Lessens the workload. So don't do anything crazy. Just don't do it. No crazy. It's not allowed. We're banning it tonight. But I'm glad you had fun. We're always going to have fun, chill. We're always going to make good informational videos, but then some of the good funny stuff too. Like the podcast. The podcast episodes are going to be pure humor and awesomeness. But anyways, have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Maybe.